Okay, so this is the tutorial video for molecular nomenclature when we're writing the formulas of these, not the names. Now the formulas we're using are the molecular formulas. The molecular formula is different than the empirical formula, remember. The molecular formula shows you the actual number and kinds of atoms that's in the compound, whereas the empirical formula is just showing you a whole number ratio, a simplified version of it. So we're looking for the molecular formulas because these are covalently bonded compounds. They are molecules, so we're going to show the actual kinds of atoms and the numbers of those atoms in the compound. So the first one we're going to look at is dinitrogen dichloride. So the first thing you have to do is you say, all right, determine the number of first atoms by looking at the prefix and the symbol. Well, dinitrogen, di means two, nitrogen is N, all right? So you're going to be N2, N2, and then it says dichloride, dichloride, again, di is two, chloride is Cl, so it's going to be N2Cl2, and that's exactly all there is to it. You just put it together. There's no balancing charges, there's no looking at things, oxidation numbers. It's just as simple as that. There are no polyatomic ions in this. It's just a straightforward conversion of the prefix and name into numbers and symbols. Sulfur difluoride. Notice there's no mono at the beginning, so that's understood that there's only one sulfur. So it's going to be sulfur. All right. Difluoride means you have two of the fluorides, so it's going to be SF2. And sulfur difluoride is simply just that. And again, this is simply taking the names and the prefixes and converting them into symbols. So work through the rest of those, numbers 11 through 20. And once you're done with that, I'd like to go back up to the top and go through those questions. So the compound, this is the number for first, those 7 questions talks about what a compound is. These are just fill in the blank. They're straightforward. There's no trick questions in here. This is both on molecular nomenclature and ionic nomenclature. So work through this. If you submit it, if you have any questions, give me a holler.